first question is, tell me about yourself.
Okay. Hi to everyone. I'm Mohan we are going to play. I'm running Dakshara Finance at Subang Jaya. I will tell about my business first. Okay, but the medium of my business is Indian classical, traditional dance and music. Okay, I'll just get back to her question. She wanted to know more about myself. Okay, so what do I say? Okay, I am actually a graduate of IT. I finished my degree in computing. I was a school teacher for 10 years. I was teaching IT in school and colleges. But how I got into dance field that's because of my passion. Okay, I worked for 10 years in a corporate company. After that, I started my own business, and now this is my current. Where you are is my first branch. I have 3 branches: Subang Jaya, Puchong Utama, and Rawang. And this business has been going for past 9 years. Okay, I'll get back to her and then I'll continue.
Second question is, how do you get into some business?
Okay, so as I introduce myself, I am actually IT grad and I was working in the IT field. Okay, IT and dance is totally a different world, but dance has been my passion. I've been learning Bharatanatyam since 1986 when I was 5 years old. Okay, so many people take classes as their passion, and then they go for a degree, diploma, and then they go into a professional job, right? Okay, that is the nature of what everyone does. Okay, and that's what I did also. So as I said, for the past 10 years, I was teaching in a school. After some time, I wanted to become my own boss. See, when you work with someone, it is a time, 9 to 5, 9 to 10, your life is controlled by someone else, okay? But that's good to gain an experience, okay? You cannot straight away jump into a business. Again, you must be a risk taker. You cannot straight away jump into a business. So slowly I started to develop. I started at my house first. It was just with one student. I started this in 10 years ago. Then I went into a smaller medium where I took a day 1 for a rental, and then I started with 10 students, 1 teacher and 10 students. After that, eventually it was growing. And on the same year, I took this place for a rental, and I told myself, why not? And then I resigned my job and I got into this field full time. So my passion actually brought me where I am today, and the time 24/7 is my control. But again, doing business is not easy, but again, it's a journey. Okay, so that's how I got into my passion that I changed into a business.
I'm very glad to know you this time. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Madam Morgana.
Hello.
Can I know how you creatively build this business?
Okay, that's a good question. You see, every business, you must have some sort of creativeness because you have so many competitors. Okay, any business there is a competitor, and having a competitor is very good. That's the only way you will move forward. So what I did, I started only dance first. Okay, as I get my clients, as the parents walk in, as the students walk in, they ask teachers, we only offer dance class. I want to learn vocal. I want to learn yoga. I want to learn instruments. So what I did, I slowly brought in other elements into this place where I made it as like one call center, one stop center. I mean, so when they come for Dakshara Finance, it's not only learning dance. They can learn yoga, they can learn violin, they can learn instrument, they can learn vocal. So they don't have to go outside. So if you are looking at building a business, right, you must think of how creatively you can keep them all just in one place, so that they don't have to go to outside to look for other elements. So this is one of the way how I brought my other elements into Dakshara Finance, not just focusing on dance, but we also focus on music and vocal. But Dakshara Finance is mainly for Indian traditional art form. Okay, so this is one of the way of how you can creatively build a business. All right, thank you.
Hi, Ms. Menona. Can I talk about the achievement of your own business?
Okay, all right. Okay, good question. Okay, you just asked me about what are my achievements. In any business also, you must have an achievement, isn't it? That is what will show a progress and achievement. So many people ask what can dance give? Okay, so that's why many don't take passion as their business. But here I'm going to tell you, even passion can make you to become somebody. Okay. So today, very strongly and very proudly, I can say, as a dancer, my biggest achievement is holding the Guinness World Record. Okay. This is the greatest achievement that me as a dancer have given to the community or the society of India in Malaysia, because we are the first Indians who represented and we broke the record of Guinness World Record. So what we did is, we recently had our platform, it was COVID. Everyone was doing something, so we planned, we must do something also. So what we did, we gathered almost 2,000 dancers, not only in Malaysia, we had Japan, Australia, UK, and few other countries who joined hands together with us to make this as a success. So we did an online platform. 2,000 dancers danced together simultaneously for 20 minutes and we broke the record. This is in December 2021. So this is one of my achievements. If you ask what else I have achieved, as I said, as an entrepreneur, I have the time, the 24/7 in my hand, and I can do whatever I want. I started the school as one person and one student. Today I have 3 branches. All the branches are running very successfully. I have 350 students. I have 17 teachers working with me. All are part-time teachers where they come and they go. I also gave job opportunity to many other talents outside who have completed their studies and looking for work. I also have my admin staff in all the 3 branches. Okay, they all are students who are actually working with me here. Okay, and these are some of my other achievements, which is all out in newspapers. And my students' achievement, we do annual program every year. Okay, and the Akshara Finance is not only for kids. I also have so many adults. If you come over here, okay, I have so many adult students are also learning this art form. I have about 100 over adult students who are here to continue their passion, including their kids. Okay, so I have mother and daughters who come here for class and they spend the time here very productively. So these are some of my achievements. I would just like to add, together with achievement, the question is also, should be, what is my next goal set, isn't it? Every business should have a goal set. If you ask me what is my future plan, is to have 500 students by end of this year under one roof. Next year, we will be celebrating 10th year, and hopefully the Akshara Finance can achieve this. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I would just like to highlight the question again here. So it's talking about challenges. Any business will definitely have challenges. You have no challenges, you don't progress. Okay. If you ask me what is my biggest challenges, of course I will start off with money, isn't it? You must have some money in your hand to start off a business. Okay. But there is many loan, or there's so many ways that you can get money. So what I wanted to do is, I don't want to take loan from anybody. So what I did, from my previous working experience, I saved up all the money. I had initial of 10,000 in my hand to start out the business. What you look at this place, this was not like this 8 years ago. So slowly, one by one, I started to develop the business. My biggest challenge, money, but I also overcome that. Now my other challenges, as me being a woman, I am married, I have 2 children. See, women face many challenges. This is for all the young entrepreneurs, okay, especially women who wants to come up with a business. don't worry, you have to face it. You have to manage your time. Okay, like I say now, when it comes to business, right, 24/7 in my hand, but again the 24/7 I have to work. So the thinking is from the time I get up until I go to bed, there's something to think about the business, what to develop, what to do next, what payment to settle, how many students to register, what to do in the next branch, how to develop teachers, how to bring in more teachers. So there is so many things that's involved in the business, right? So time management is also a biggest challenge. And me being a mother, to spend my time with my daughters is also very limited because most of the time I'm here. From morning till night I am here because the business is growing. Okay, so I have to play very smartly my time with my kids, with my husband and my family. Other challenges, like I say, competitors. I start business here, someone back row will start another class, isn't it? So that is also a challenge. So if someone else is starting, I have to think ahead how to overcome, what extra or how to make more students to come to Dakshara Finance. So Dakshara Finance, as you said, have to have a one step ahead. So what we brought in is, we are actually affiliated with Bridge Academy in India. So we have grading, international grading system. So there's not many people are doing this. Dakshara Finance is one of the pioneer in Malaysia that is doing this international grading system. And I have also overcome the challenge of many other competitors. So like that, I can go on with so many challenges, but whatever challenges it comes through is always take it very positively and overcome the challenges. Thank you.
My name is Sugan.
Okay.
How do you operate this business?
Okay, good. Every business must have an operating system, isn't it? Okay, when first I started, it was just one man show where I did mainly I did everything manually. Like what you see now, I didn't have all this set up. Okay, of course we have to have a few filing system, but everything was manual. My receipts were very manual. I just have a normal registration form because that is how you start up. We are still learning the business, right? I don't have a proper accounting system. Okay, but now eventually after a few years, I have my own operating system. I have my administrator who take care of all the payment in and out, where it is all in a form of, at the moment we're still using our spreadsheet. Okay, and we have a proper letterhead, we have a proper banking account. Okay, we are actually with CIMB. Now we know everything is cashless. So DFA is also gone on cashless, where we use all our QR pay. You must have a proper filing system. As I say, I'm operating with 3 different branches. So all the 3 different branches, they have to get everything united in one folder. So we also have our digital folder system. Okay, and we have our proper auditor. Accounts has to be properly done. Timetable has to be properly done. And most widely used form of communication, I would say, telecommunication, which is the phone, mobile. Everything is in WhatsApp. Either we Telegram or we share the file through phone. Okay, and everything has been done very systematically in DFA. As I said, we are operating with 350 students, so all the registration, everything is in our system. We are also moving forward. We have developing our own website. Dakshara Finance website is in the progress. By June, we're going to update that, where all the payment, all the details, everything is going to go up on our digital form. So that is going to ease our mode of communication with clients. Okay, and COVID is still around, so we don't really directly deal with the parents or students in terms of payment and all that. They do everything online transaction, and then we just keep a record of all that. Okay, so our operating system is pretty small because Dakshara Finance is still under small medium business SME. So we are not in a very we're not Sindrian Berhad, so we run in the form of SME operating system. Okay.
The second one is, are you a risk taker?
Okay, if you ask me if I am a risk taker, I am, isn't it? Without taking a risk, I don't think I can be sitting here as who I am today. Okay, as I said, I have no knowledge of business. I am not a business student. But again, if you want to do a business, it's not necessarily you must be a business student. It is a learning path. You learn everything. You have everything digital, right? You have YouTube, you have Google, you have TikTok, name it. Everything is on your fingertips. So I slowly learned everything. After a certain point, I get people to do work for me. Okay, so whatever department that I am not sure. For example, accounts. I'm not an accountant. How do I deal such a big account, isn't it? So I get accountants, so I pay them. So you outsource things that you're not sure, you have to get people to do. Like designing. I don't design my templates. I don't design what I do digital. So I get someone else to do. So I am a big risk taker because, as I said, I have started here. During COVID time, I started my second branch in Puchong Utama. COVID, everything was closed, right? And I started a new business at a new place. And it was, I was paying rental, but the place was closed for 2 years. So what we did, we went online, okay? If you don't take the risk, COVID time would have been a very big hit for me because everything was online. Many people question, can you teach dance online? What do you think? Can you teach dance online or not? Learning itself very difficult, right? Can you imagine me teaching dance to 12 children that's in one frame? Okay? So again, I'm a risk taker there because I said, if everything can be online, why not this? So I started online learning. It was fantastic. I even got international students. I have students from UK, I have students Australia until now because of COVID. So how you take a negative situation into positive and how you make your business grow more. So because of that, now I am earning in pounds and Australian money. So that's also another risk taking. My Guinness World Record. It is not an easy journey. Breaking a Guinness World Record is also a very big risk. That day, 18 December, I don't know how many of you remember, the whole Malaysia was flooded. Okay, that is the time we were running our Guinness World Record. Almost everybody say cannot because all the, the cable system is all down. And this one we are doing online. So it was the biggest risk in my life because we have invested 160,000 for the Guinness World Record. It's not free. So if you don't do it on that day, 160k is burned. So we took a major risk and we went all on. By God's grace, we also broke the record. So my message, you have to be a risk taker in whatever you do, including your studies. Okay.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What are you gonna give that message for the youngest generation or
Okay. First of all, thank you for coming to Dakshara Finance all the way from the college again, Newton International College. Yeah? So I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of you. I've chosen Dakshara Finance and me as an entrepreneur. And my message to all the young entrepreneurs who already have a mindset of you want to become someone in life by doing business. First, like the question he asked, risk taking. Focus on what you want to do. What is your business that you want to do? Look at the perspective of the business. Look into long run of the business. Make sure that financially you are at least stable. 20% of finance you must have. Have a proper vision. Have the right objective. Have the right mindset. Do your homework. Plan well what you're going to do. How you're going to do. With a proper planning, you can definitely achieve whatever you want and try. Okay? Try something small. As the journey continues, it will take you to higher grades, but you must be hardworking. Okay? So with this, thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now